Hello everybody, my name is Jennifer Juliana Parraquero. I'm 10 years old. I'm studying a degree in foreign languages. I'm in the sixth semester and I belong to the SEATA Casillas. Let's start. This is the first activity, task 1, reflecting upon English language awareness. So, there are two steps. The first step is course recognition. There are 7 questions about the course. The first question is, what is the purpose of the course? Well, the purpose of this course is to strengthen foreign language, linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic competences through the accomplishment of oral production tasks in given sets of real-time interaction to communicate and discuss effectively about complex issues. The second question is, how many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? Well, I searched and there are 4 learning outcomes. The first one is demonstrate oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different cultural subjects for social or academic purposes. The second one is discuss about a controversial issue using pro or con arguments to convince a counterpart towards a specific point of view. The third one is interpret extent speech even when it's not clearly structured and when relationships are only implied and not signaled explicitly. And the last one is describe complex subjects with clear and detailed information, developing particular points and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. The third question, what are synchronic interaction activities? Well, from my point of view, synchronous interaction activities are those in which you have a specific time to share any topic through a video conference. It could be by Skype or YouTube, the platform of the university, whatever. How many activities does the course have? The course is divided into 6 activities. One of these is an evaluation, and the others there are, as I said before, encounters of interaction. Which activities in the course imply real-time interaction? And there are 4 activities that implies this, and it's the task 2, task 3, task 4, and task 6. Summarize with your own words the course roles and conditions. Well, the indications of the course are guided in active participation since it's a conversational course where there will be interaction with students and teachers, considering the values on the proper use of tools, in addition to acquiring the commitment to carry out all the activities. Now, the step 2 is about reflection upon English language awareness. The first question, have you got an English language level certification? If not, what do you consider your level is at present? Well, I took the IELTS exam and got a B2 level. I think I still have the same level of English, so I have been practicing it continuously. I did this course 2 years ago. How did you get the level you have now? Well, as I said before, I have studied English since I was a child. My parents enrolled me in a bilingual school so that I could begin to the low skill English. There I did only elementary school. Then when I finished high school, I did a course in Villavicencio at Jamestown English Institute, where I obtained the level B2. I'm currently practicing my English with native teachers from Hawaii and Georgia, and that allows me to improve my English skills. Second question, why are you studying English as a foreign language? Well, I personally love this language. As I said before, I started learning it from the age of 4 years old. So I grew up with it. On the other hand, today English has a very important role in a personal and work life. It's a requirement to achieve each one of our goals. I consider that this happens through the advancement of technology and relations between countries for negotiation, among other activities. So it has become a requirement to know how to handle a foreign language. In my case, focus on English, which is the most used universal. How is studying a language as an adult different from it as a child? Well, there are many differences. I think it's more difficult as an adult learn a new language as a child because when you are younger, you can obtain too much information easier. Many people say that childs are like sponges as they easily absorb, while for adults it's a little difficult to learn new things, although it's not impossible. This just take more time to manage a language with commitment and perseverance. The objectives are achieved. How long should you study a foreign language? Well, learning a new language is not only for a specific time, it's something that you must practice and improve. It's like the native language every day as you can learn a new word, expression, grammar, rule, and all of this living in your natal country. So learning a new language is about practicing the skill living in a country where the language is not used. After learning the main topics, rules, vocabulary, you have to perfect your pronunciation and knowledge about it. I think something that you will never stop learning. As I said before, everything is mere of content. How can you make language learning a part of your life in the future? Well, as I said before, I'm currently in second semester of my degree in English, which will be a part of my future regardless of the function I perform at work. Since I will also like to study translation or modern language, so I will continue with language learning not only in English. If not, I will also like to focus on other languages. I'm more, I'm sure that language learning will always be part of my life. How can you organize lifelong language learning? I personally believe that there is always a space to learn new things. So if the objective is to learn a language, the most viable way will be found for each lifestyle. In my case, for example, when performing the position of English teacher, I must be in constant study in order to provide a better learning for students. And in other cases, the fact of traveling to other countries also makes it possible to implement learning in daily life. And in fact, all depends on the diverse interest you have in learning and knowing new files. So that's it. Thank you so much.